So now we're going to be going live with a special guest.
TTP! What up, my G?
This is I haven't seen him. We haven't seen you in a few weeks.
I know, man. I miss you.
Nice to see you. I miss you more.
Do people know how about our friendship?
I don't think so. I don't
Well, me and Tony go way back.
First of all, your background I thought was like a professional, like blue background, and now I see you're just outside.
I'm by the water. I wanted to set like a nice ambiance for you.
I like it. You look in good shape.
Thanks, man. You know, Keto Guido, got to stay fit.
Hey, we fully support the Keto Guido lifestyle, and Alex, I do believe that we do encourage a keto diet.
We do.
We do encourage the keto diet in the recovery period after one of our procedures here.
So, me and Tony are friends, Dr. Perkins, I should say, because we're being professional right now.
I don't know where this is going, so.
You're a great doctor as well. I send my own family to you. Isn't that true?
Correct. Many members, correct. And
yeah,
friends.
you see my friends and family. So you're in good hands with Dr. Perkins. But I have a lot of women that follow me, a lot of people that are into their
pictures.
Can you listen to me? I'm talking.
I'll shut up.
A lot of people that are into their physicality, physical health and fitness, you know. So I kind of wanted to put them on to some of the procedures that you do and talk about what it is that you do.
I got your permission now?
Now you can speak.
Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize for interrupting.
If there are any of my followers who are tuning in, I want them to know why we're doing this.
Right. So what we do here at Elite Body Sculpture is simply we remove fat. Probably the majority of the time, we put the fat in a different body part. What that means, either into the butt or into the breast.
Okay.
A lot of the people, when people hear about what we do, they might tend to think that it's people that are a little overweight, when ironically it's probably a 50-50 mix. It's people that are, a lot of people we see are in great shape. They have a stubborn area, part of the body that they can't get rid of. So it's pretty much all ages, all sizes. There's no restrictions. And
so I've never done this, but that's probably where I fall into. I have a decent body, but I do have stubborn areas that just kind of genetically, that's where fat kind of builds up. So if I was to do something like that, are you saying that like what's the recovery process for someone like me? And when would that just be flat, or what would my stomach look like for someone like me?
So great question. So to break things down, this is a micro-invasive procedure. So what that means is you're not being put to sleep. There's no stitches. In terms of actually recovery for work, most people go back in about 1 to 2 days. Okay. In terms of the actual procedure, you undergo a period where you're numbed, and then we remove the fat. And in certain situations, we'll transfer fat towards the end of the procedure. In terms of seeing the results, you will see a lot of the results immediately on the table. In terms of the majority of your results will probably show up about 4 to 6 weeks later.
Okay.
So when someone
is that because of swelling?
Exactly. So when we remove the fat, we guarantee we remove all the fat. It's one session, but because there's swelling in that area, it takes a while for that swelling to come down. And that's why it might take 4 to 6 weeks to see the majority of your results. That's why if there's an important birthday or wedding or vacation or trip, we recommend a good 4 weeks ahead.
Okay, so 3 months later, you will see that fat gone in that stubborn area.
It is a permanent treatment for that body part. Even if you were to put on weight, it will not go back to that area.
Is that a myth that it goes back to other areas?
Well, the fat's gone. So those calories are gone.
But if you genetically hold it in that certain area, you said you can't gain weight in that area again?
The fat cells are physically removed. They will never come back in that area. You have a limited number of fat cells in your body. If they're removed from a certain body part, you will never get fat there again. You can always put on weight because we have fat cells head to toe. If you consume more calories than you burn, as you know, you're going to store, you know, the Keto Guido knows quite a bit about this.
Yeah.
He'll probably teach us a little bit about nutrition.
Going to store it in my booty.
It's going to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's going to go somewhere else.
Okay.
You know what I want to do next, actually, is I want you to take, we're going to be showing you some before and afters.
Okay.
And I want to get your reaction.
Let's see it.
No. Let's give him some real. Let's give him some real before and afters.
Okay. So
we're
all right. So how long in between pictures?
Pictures are done at 4 weeks.
4 weeks?
Yep.
Wow.
So this was a patient of ours that had her abdomen, so the fat removed from her abdomen, as you can tell, all the way around.
Yep.
And she had a fat transfer to her butt and to her hips.
Oh, okay. So this is a fat transfer situation, but it doesn't always have to be a fat transfer. Sometimes you could just take the fat out.
Correct. Absolutely. Does not always have to be a fat transfer situation. Sorry, I went back on that. But if you got it, why throw it out?
Yep.
That looks good, right?
That looks amazing. And I didn't know that was 4 weeks. That looks like that girl did a year in the gym.
Yeah, no, that was about a morning.
And she was awake during this time?
She was fully awake for our procedures.
Okay.
We locally numb the areas, and we give them light sedation. It feels like a couple drinks, a couple cocktails, but they're awake. They're the DJ. They're in charge of the music throughout the whole procedure.
Wow. Was it always like that, or this is kind of newer technology?
We at Elite Body Sculpture, we offer the newest technologies. This is our AirSculpt. You can't get it anywhere else, only at our offices.
Really?
The company's been around for about 8 years. Our New York City office has been about 6 years, but we offer the most cutting edge. I mean, this is as good as it can get. And I want to show you something.
I just want to, some girl in the question just said someone's getting paid for this. No, I'm not getting paid for this.
No.
Just want you to know, Dr. Perkins is a good friend of mine, and for anybody that's looking for something like this, I just highly recommend him as a plastic surgeon. So no one's getting paid here. Continue.
I hope there's no bill. Hope there's no bill coming.
I'll send you there. You'll buy me dinner. You'll buy me some barbecue next week.
Sounds good. I want to show you something, just so you have an idea of what really probably about 8 pounds looks like. See this?
Yep.
This is almost like, I'll switch back out so you can see.
Holy shit.
Like 2 of my heads.
That's 8 pounds?
This is typically what we remove. So fat doesn't weigh that much, but it takes up a lot of volume. So it's not a weight loss procedure, but you can imagine this being gone in one session is an incredible transformation.
Right. That's is that real? Is that a model?
We can put it like a little boat. Yeah. We have these in the office.
Yeah, I mean, also, like, I guess I encourage a healthy lifestyle. I want people to eat healthy. I want people to work out. I want people to exercise. I don't think that I wouldn't advocate this to be like a substitution for a healthy lifestyle, you know? But like you said, it could be something where you're doing everything you can, and then you might just have like a stubborn area. And it's a little bit of an assist. Like you told me, some of the people you've told me we're not going to say who, but just people from all walks of life.
Well, I've done
get
NFL players, players,
right.
Professional boxers,
yep,
Olympians.
Exactly.
I've had patients go on 500 calories a day for 6 months, and they still can't lose it. You lose, you go into a starvation, and then you lose healthy tissue.
Right.
You know, we all watch Alone, and that's not a healthy lifestyle, right? You know?
Alone, man. You need that fat, dude. You can't just live off of a moose.
Correct. He did win though. He did win. So.
Yeah, but that's because he found the fat.
So let me ask you a real question.
Yes.
If you're in the gym a lot and you're in good shape, how long would it take for her to get that body at the gym?
Well, like I said,
is that possible?
It's possible. Yeah, it would take a while.
We'll show them another one. Let's see if that's possible.
What am I looking at? I see it. She looks a lot more. I see a lot more tan line in this. Yeah, make it bigger. Oh wait.
Oh, here we go. We'll go right to here.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a different one. Yep. It looks great. It's beautiful. You know.
Our
How
results,
long was that? That's 6 weeks.
Yeah, we do all our before and afters then. Basically, our results are permanent. They look natural. We're removing fat in the areas you can see underneath it. That's our natural bone and muscle structure. That's how, if you didn't know that patient before, you couldn't tell if she had any work done per se.
Right. Yeah. You're not having this like. I don't like sometimes when people's bodies start to look all morphed and this looks like more of a natural look.
I'm reading the comments from your watchers, and they're all just crushing on you, like pretty hard.
Well, look, like I said, I mean, I want to make this connection between my good friend, Dr. Tony Perkins. I'm not getting paid for this. And my people that could benefit from something like this if they're interested or any of that stuff.
I think this could be, you got your Keto Guido, the diet. You got your exercise routines that you post.
Hey, someone has a question. Jessica Fernandez TV said, do you get ripples on the stomach after taking the fat out?
Great question. So this is not traditional liposuction. Traditional liposuction is like a cheese shredder to the skin. It creates those contours. It creates that Tara Reid stomach. It creates all those irregularities. The AirSculpt, the machine that we use, it vibrates several hundred times per minute, and it smoothly removes all the fat. The best analogy is traditional liposuction is a toothbrush, and AirSculpt is like the Sonicare toothbrush. It comes smoothly, it comes evenly. There should be little, if no bruising, and it removes everything.
People are asking about the cost. Is that something we talk about, or is that?
I'm gonna refer that. We have Alex, our PCC. She loves being behind the camera, and let's have
if
her.
They have questions.
What should people, if they want to know about costs, how do they get a consultation?
Well, you can call the New York office, set up a consultation with us, either virtually or in person, and then from there we'll discuss. Well, you'll meet with Dr. Perkins, and then you'll meet with me afterwards for financing and pricing.
Okay, you won't meet with me. So don't expect me to talk to you when you come to the office.
I thought that was part of the deal.
But you'll talk to them. But what about someone said underarms? What about that? That's a big area that people
I love doing arms. Let me show you how I like to do arms. So arms are pretty complicated because we have the underarms, right? That hangs down. But then when you're in the bridesmaid dress and this part pops, the side, you got to get rid of that as well. So it's not just the part that hangs, it's the part on the side. So we really treat arms 360 degrees to make sure your triceps pop, to make sure you can fit into anything.
Okay, so the arms, I know that's a stubborn area for people, and it's just good knowing that there's like an option
Every
out
time
there.
I see a consultation for arms, I ask them, is it your sisters? Is it your mother, grandmother? They say the whole family.
Yep, it's a genetic thing, right?
Absolutely.
That's like me. My genetic thing is I hold everything in my lower stomach, my lower gut area. I could be, and a lot of people ask me this too. Like a lot of my friends are like, "Oh, I'm running. I want to lose my gut. I want to lose my gut." And I keep telling them like, you can't pick and choose where you want.
Oh, there's no such thing as spot reduction.
You can't pick and choose where you want to lose fat from. Only you could do that.
Yes, we're the only people that do real spot reduction, 100%. Hey, Vinny, we're getting quite a few questions about whether you're single or not. I don't know if it keeps coming up. It's happened about 3 or 4 times already.
Man, I don't kiss and tell. You're just gonna have to follow my little crazy life on Instagram and keep watching. Oh, they got to keep watching our shows, Double Shot at Love and Revenge Prank. And every time I answer those questions, I end up getting in trouble. So I plead the fifth.
You're pleading the fifth. Okay, that's fair enough.
You can call my office, and then you'll have a consult with my person who talks about if I'm single or not.
I
Yeah,
think
no,
that's
so
it for you, Vinny. I appreciate your time.
I just want to end and say DTP, that stands for Dr. Tony Perkins, is my boy. Love this guy. I trust him with my own family. I was his guest today on his live just because he asked me to join. I'm curious in all different kinds of things. For anyone that, I don't care what anyone wants to do. If someone wants to work out, they can work out. If someone wants to do this, they could do this. Whatever you choose to do, there's different options out there. And then this is one of them. And he's a great doctor for it.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. The one last question from the office here. They're asking if you're coming to the dinner party tomorrow night.
Possibly. We'll see what's on the menu. Are you paying?
It's already paid for.
Oh, all right. Then I'm in.
I already paid for it.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'll let you know. I'll try to make it.
All right. I appreciate it.
Talk to you later,
Thanks again
brother.
for your time.
All right. Bye, guys.